Hello everyone and happy Monday the 17th of February. Alvin Jennings here, your spiritual guide, coming in with the energies of the week from today the 17th of February until Sunday the 23rd of February. So I hope that you are all well. This week promises to be quite a nice week actually. We're feeling, well, my guides, they're feeling that this is going to be a week of deep healing, as if we're having a little bit of a break from all the intense energies, and that we're assimilating all our lessons that we've learned over the last few months, and we're sort of having a period of recalibration. There is the only kind of fly in the ointment is maybe your mind. So it could well be that this week there's a feeling of, your mind being overactive, having thoughts that perhaps aren't as positive as they could be, that sort of thing. So it's a good idea to watch your thoughts this week, because if we're not careful, our thoughts can become our reality even when we don't want them to be. Obviously, if they're positive, then that's okay. There's a sense here I'm feeling that we are settling into the year finally. Like we're settling into 2025. We're seeing it's a slightly softer year, dare I say that, from last year. And we're finding our feet with who we truly are and what we're here to do, what our next steps might be, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of energy here which is very supportive of your own intuition, your own wisdom, your own sense of knowing. We're coming into, I think it's tomorrow, Pisces season. Pisces is quite dreamy, it's very intuitive, it's a water sign, emotional, really goes with the flow. So we're moving from that Aquarius energy, which I love as well, but the Aquarius energy is more go-getting, more quirky, more doing things outside the box, whereas this energy is a little bit softer, but it's kind of deeper as well, as if you're going to go deeper within. Also, we are now starting to see evidence of spring starting to appear in the northern hemisphere anyway, and we're heading towards the spring equinox in March. So yeah, lots to look forward to. There's also a feeling of, egos. So there's some element of competition this week as well. Now, Mars, I believe, has been retrograde for a while now, and it goes direct next week. So there'll be more impetus to what we're doing from then on in. Mars being a fire planet. So there could be a little bit of confusion and clashing of egos this week. So again, that kind of fits in with maybe your thoughts as well. It could be competition with yourself, of course, but the idea being that you try and step away a little bit from that if you can, if you want harmony in your life. So let's bring in my guides, and then I've got a card as well that came out from my deck before I came on here. Not forgetting that the Empowered Woman Rises deck is still available, and if you'd like your very own deck to bring you guidance each day, then please do purchase one. I'll put the link above this video. Also, just before I carry on, the Empowered Woman Rises group is up and running now. It's a membership group, and we've got our first live call together tomorrow evening. So I'd love it if more of you would like to join us. And again, I'll put the link. The idea behind it is that each month we'll go deeper with a card or a couple of cards from my deck as to what they truly mean for you. But also we'll be bringing in my spirit guides, we'll be doing meditations, we'll be doing journaling, that sort of thing. So the idea being it's going to support you on your Empowered Woman Rises journey, wherever you are, whatever stage of life you're at. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in now. Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. Yes, quite a nice week for you. There's this feeling of calm. There's this feeling of calm and of acceptance and of all the energies thus far and all the learnings really just settling with you now, as if you're ready to emerge. This is what we're being shown, as if you're ready to emerge from your sort of chrysalis into this beautiful butterfly this week, because you've been assimilating everything, and still are, but there's this sort of knowing that you have, and knowing that you just have to allow time for all your plans to start to come to fruition. You've done a lot of the legwork, you've done a lot of the planting of the seeds of your intentions and hopes and dreams, and now they're starting. You're going to start to see signs of them starting to flourish. There's no rush this week. There is this feeling, there's something going on. We feel like it's midweek where your mind might be a bit overactive and less positive than usual. And, be careful of your thoughts. As Alwyn says, sometimes your thoughts can become your reality. And this also could connect to, as Alwyn said, a bit of clashing of egos, maybe with somebody or with someone else. You're not in competition. You are here to be you. You are here to be unique, and you don't need to be in competition with anybody. Okay. So just remember that. And if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed because there seems to be a lot to do, again, just try and take a step back, maybe do some nice deep breathing exercises just to calm your nervous system. All right, you're going to be fine, because the energies are shifting now to a more sort of dreamy flow state as the sun moves into Pisces. Very much more intuitive, very sort of supporting your intuitive side, we mean to say. So it's a great week for connecting in. You're very well supported and will be for the next month. Also, we feel that Mars will be, we know actually that Mars will be moving direct, and that will give you a fresh energy to implement whatever it is you've been wanting to implement. If you're running a business or you're trying to make changes in your life. It's very important, not just this week, but all the time, that, there's such a lot of noise in the world, whether it be on the news or in the newspapers or on the radio or on the television or other people's opinions, right? And it's normal for you to get dragged along with all of that, but it's really important to use your discernment. What feels right for you when you're hearing or listening to something or someone. And we believe that might be part of your mind going into a bit of a spiral this week because you're worrying about something. But actually, is it the truth, and is it true for you, right? Really need to come back to you this week to work that one out, and don't jump to conclusions, all right? Because all might not be as it seems or as it's being told to you, all right? It's about finding balance this week as well. Try to bring in some more balance into your life and equilibrium. You know, if you're overworking, how can you relax? If you're underworking, how can you do a little bit more? It's that sort of thing. But a beautiful week, um, a great week for stepping forward and making commitments to your path. And um, we can't see anything really getting in the way apart from yourself. Okay, so just be aware of that. It's beautifully positive this week. All right, so we wish you well, and we hope that you enjoy this week ahead. Okay, so that sounds quite good, doesn't it? I said I'd promised you the card, so I pulled a card before I came on, and it's No More People Pleasing. This is from my Empowered Woman Rises deck. You know, and it is what it says on the card. It's a tricky one, isn't it? No more people pleasing, because we often feel like we need to please people, partly because we want to help them, but also partly sometimes for a quiet life for ourselves. But actually, when we're saying yes instead of saying no, you know, if we really want to be saying no to something and we're saying yes, then we end up being frustrated, don't we? And we end up feeling like we're giving away our power. So just think on that, and maybe that's also to do with the clash of the egos. So I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to check out my deck and my group, which is really coming into its own, and I hope to see you in there. All right, take care, everyone.